Hey, everyone. This is Let Me See Your Transcript, your very favorite history teacher. How are you doing tonight? Yes, it's ladies' night. Yes, it's ladies' night. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night. How are you guys doing? Sorry for the delay. Got back from the me excuse me and my beautician that I hadn't seen in a while. We were still chopping it up after she was done, and then I realized like, oh, this is like I'm like an hour and 50 minutes until it's time to showtime, and she's across town, so I just literally came in the door. But here I am with y'all, and I'm so happy to be here with you on in Self Care June the 5th. And I hope you got a chance to see my short video earlier. And I hope you got a chance to go see Speak Your Truth with Roxanne. She talked about today about self-worth, and she actually had 12 things to help with building your self-worth, which ironically, a couple of those things, about 2 or 3 of those things. Sorry for y'all. Okay. Sorry, that was my co-host, my guest, who said she was unavailable to come tonight. But oh well, we still gonna go to the show. Hope she feels better. But we're still gonna go on with the show, and so definitely she'll be a joy to have the next time I have ladies' night. Thank you so much, Lagatha, for becoming a new member of the Let Me See a Transcript channel. You're gonna get a lot. If you go to my community page, now you're gonna have access to a lot of the extra perks that comes along with being a member. Extra content, extra videos, early access. Hey, Marjorie Harris, I'm so glad you are here. Hey, Gina Finch, I'm so glad you are here as well. Yes, it's ladies' night. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night. Okay, so before we get started, I'm going to let you listen to what Monique had to say. Okay? Look at that smile, Gina Finch. And please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay? Thank you. I know, let me see. Take the banner off. Take. Now, as you can see, also on my scroll, I have please donate to Daryl Moore, Cash App, Cigar Vlogger, Legal DF. As you know, he is being sued by Larry Darnell Reed, aka Bishop Breadbasket. And so he's going to need help with legal expenses. Also, as I mentioned earlier in this week, his father also recently passed away, and so he will definitely need some money to go back for his father's burial with his sons this upcoming week. You know, you need to rent a vehicle, you need gas, you know, all the kind of good stuff. Snacks on the way back. Plus, he's down there with his mother and his brother and his sister and his family and his relatives. So definitely any help that you can give to him, please do. Okay? All right. Let me go. Or can I take the thumbnail off the screen? Hey. I put on my community wall my new do. It was a lot more fresh than this, but you know, since I live in Houston and it has community and it's fallen since hour and a half ago. So but it is a new look. Me and my beautician did talk about me coming more frequently. We even think about doing some color, maybe. I don't know. She told me wear the bonnets tonight, not the slap cap, because the slap cap will mess the curls up. It was a lot more curlier than earlier. So, hey Clarissa, hey Louis Franklin, how are you? How are you guys doing? I'm so glad that you are here. Thank you, Gina Finch. I appreciate that so much. Okay, so before we I'm gonna let you listen to Monique on this one. Okay. You hold on for a minute. I just had it queued up too. And then we can get into.
Hey, my sweet baby.
Hold on. Let's talk to my sweet babies. Okay. All right. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear this, okay?
Hey, my sweet babies. So, it took me a minute to say what I'm getting ready to say because I want to make sure I'm not saying it in judgment. And I want to make sure I'm saying it from a place of love. Y'all, some of y'all have given me the title of auntie. And I'm honored that y'all do that, right? Mm-hmm. But there are times where auntie,
hey Nique, y'all can hear?
Talk to her babies and say some real shit. So yesterday, I was in the airport in Atlanta because I'm in Jackson, Mississippi now at Chuckles Comedy Club, right? And we got 3 shows tonight. We got a matinee at 5:30, then we got 7, then we got 10.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it right there. Okay, so I want to tell y'all, I'm gonna let it play. But this is why I had a problem with Monique's video. First, you tell me, oh, hey, Toy Wilson, I miss him being on the air too. But as he mentioned before in the previous weeks, he can't be on social media right now because of the lawsuit that he's in, unrelated to the one that Daryl is dealing with. So, but please, his I do believe his. If you are subscribed to him, he does post occasionally on his community wall. So definitely go check it out. Okay, sorry, y'all. I'm trying to sneak my fries. Let me finish Monique. But listen, the first thing she talks about, she's plugging her comedy show.
And I'm excited. I always love going to the stage. So when we got to the airport yesterday, I was excited. Like, all right, baby, let's go get him in Jackson, Mississippi. And as we began to walk through the airport, I saw so many, actually too many to count and too many for me to tap. But I saw so many of our young sisters in head bonnets, scarves, slippers, pajamas, blankets wrapped around them, and this is how they're showing up to the airport. And I've been seeing it, not just at the airport, I've been seeing it at the store, at the mall. I've been seeing sisters showing up with these bonnets and headscarves and these slippers. And the question that I'm having to you, my sweet babies, when did we lose pride in representing ourselves? When did we step away of let me make sure I'm presentable when I leave my home? Let me make sure I'm representing the family I created so that if I'm out in the street, I look like I have pride in myself. And I'm not saying no full face of makeup. I'm not saying no full front lace frontal. I'm not saying none of that. All I'm saying is, could you please comb your hair? And if you don't want to comb your hair, they got enough shit out here now, baby, where you can style yourself up and look like you have pride. I'm not saying you don't have pride, but the representation that you're showing, someone would have to ask you to know that you have it. So my sweet babies, for the ones that do call me auntie, I love you for real. Even the ones that don't, I love y'all asses too. But the babies that say auntie to me, please listen to auntie. Always have pride in your representation of you. It's not to get a man. It is just your representation of you, my sweet babies. So I'm just giving y'all a warning. If I see you in the streets, in the airport, in the Walmart, and you got a bonnet on and you got slippers on and you looking like what the fuck, Nique gonna tap you and say, hey, baby girl, show you what you worth. Show you what you deserve. So all of those posts that you see celebrities putting out there saying, hey, queen, hey, queen, hey, queen, well, can we start putting it into action? So I'm asking our wiser sisters, when we see our little babies out there looking like they just don't care, and I'm not saying y'all don't, it looks like it. Can we just tap them and say, baby girl, you deserve more than what you're showing. Represent you with pride, my babies. And that may be a part of us helping our community. Because if you look like you don't give a damn, how you going to be treated? So, when I say, hey, queen, I can only say it to the sisters that it belongs to. Because a lot of us are still in queen training. So if you're in queen training, stop being fearful of taking your position. And queens don't walk around with bonnets and headscarves and slippers and pajamas. That's for the house. When you go outside, represent you, baby, like you are worthy and you deserve the title of hey queen. Nique love y'all for real. And I ain't never gonna BS you. Stop wearing them damn bonnets and headscarves looking like don't nobody give a damn about you, nor do you give a damn about yourself. Because you're beautiful. So represent it. I love y'all for real, my babies.
Okay. Hey, welcome. The new Black, Lewis Franklin, Nique Reeves, Toya Wilson. Thank you so much. And so I want us to just talk about what. Now I did make another video, a previous video, and I showed my different bonnets and everything, and it was meant to be funny, but it was also me being kind of serious about how I feel about the bonnets. Thank you to there are 36 people in the chat, 13 likes, 3 dislikes. Please hit the like button. I really would appreciate that. Hey, Mississippi girl, so glad you could be here tonight. So, Marjorie Harris, is it okay if I make you a moderator? So Lewis is not by himself? And I guess for me personally, I have some issues with what she said. And I guess for me is, okay, you never did it before. The new Black, have you been a mod before on another page? You know how to do it? Okay. Okay. Well, Yeah, we're gonna go on now. All right. So what was I? Okay. So I had some issues with her message. Now, under other circumstances, I may have been like, okay, she wants us to be more presentable going out. She wants us to be more queenly. Okay, I get it. I understand. But I have some problems with certain parts of her message. And the first thing I have a problem with is one, you came into it saying, oh, hey, y'all, hey, my babies. It's your aunt. When you call me Auntie Monique. I'm 43. Monique is probably what? 10, 12 years older than me. You're like my older sister. But okay. You're trying to appeal to me as your auntie. Yes, Toy Wilson, yes, he did. His funeral is next week. Okay? Please keep him in prayer, everybody. Please. Okay, so what was I? Okay, I'm coming back. You know what I mean? Ain't moment. So basically, she said, okay, thank you. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, Karen Petrie. I appreciate that too. But then the next thing she says after, like, hey, y'all coming your auntie, hey, babies. She tells us that she's walking through the airport and her husband, I think she calls him daddy, said something about Jackson, Mississippi. So she has to go to the Atlanta airport, I guess, then connect to go to Jackson, Mississippi. And then she proceeds to tell us the times and tell us the place before she tells you what the message is. And part of me is like, wait a minute. You just, hey, McCray Kings. Hey, McCray Kings, is it okay that I make you a mod so that Lewis is not by himself? Is that okay? So I'm over here trying to figure out, okay, you just called us that you are our auntie, and then you plugged your business. Then you gave us a message, or supposedly a message. And you said you was in the airport and you saw all these people, women, wearing, sorry, my dog wants my attention. You know how boy is. Thank you, McCray Kings. Is this Joseph or Tremel? I'm sorry, Joseph's rant today. Y'all need to go. So even though I disagree with him about the bonnet, but the rest of the message he had, I was giving my life. I was. Hey, Money No Love. Hey, number one mod. So here I am, listening to you call me your auntie, then plug your show, and then tell me you saw women in the airport with hair bonnets, pajamas, and blankets because it gets cold. But you didn't tell me what time of the day it was, because I'm thinking like, oh, and even Tammy Roman said the same thing. She said, well, if they at the airport and they got a hair covering and they may be wearing their pajamas and got a snuggie or a sweater, it may be at a certain time of the day, like the morning or the red eye or overnight, they want to be comfortable on the plane. And like I mentioned before, when you go to the airport, you got to take your shoes off. Which shoes are better to take off and put back on? Slippers. Hey, Life is Lay. And so I'm like, slippers, okay. I don't know about the whole pajamas. They got some cute stuff out there. Hey, Natisha Giles, thank you so much. It takes usually anywhere from like 10 to 15 minutes for YouTube to send out your notification for all your people. They just weird like that. So, and So I'm just like, okay, I don't know what time. It sounds like this is a red eye or early morning. Maybe that's why they're wearing that. And then I said, maybe it's a bridal party. They're going to want to mess up their hair, going up at them altitudes, then coming back down. And then I don't know where they're going. Maybe it's an overnight flight. I don't know. I don't know these people's business. That's one part. And she said it was too many there. Accountant to tap on him and ask them, why are you wearing that bonnet on your head? And see this, okay, I can agree with you on there, Nique Reeves, but in her video, she didn't say what time of the day it was. And that's what I just feel like when you're making a story, time of day, you know, a surrounding, I need some context on what is going on. Okay? Hey, Gail Howard. And see, this is the thing. Some people, house slippers and flip-flops are synonyms. So what are we saying? Are they really slippers? Are they flip-flops? And are you considering that is still the same or different? Some people who are wearing pajamas that are about, it could be depression. It could be you were up all night and you got to go do an errand for convenience. You got to put, and then she said, oh, I saw other women before at other places, the store, the mall, the corner store, getting gas in the same thing. And so my first thing was, if you saw this before the airport, why didn't we get this message before the airport? But look, you're at the airport because you're on the way to your comedy show that you just told us about. Okay? And then at the end of the message, she says, babies, here's your auntie. If you see me in the airport and I tap you on the shoulder, I'm going to ask you about you wearing a bonnet. Didn't you just say when you first went to the airport, yeah, I'm clapping, that there were too many women to count who had bonnets on their head? Ma'am. Okay. Airline safety dress, jeans, sneakers, or closed-toe shoes. Okay. Okay, I see what you're saying, Nique Reeves. And then she's like, what, clap on, clap on, clap on. And that's what, and see, this is Marjorie Harris. This is what my issue with this is. And then she goes on and says, you know, black women, you're a queen. We should act like queens. We need to put that into practice. And she said, this older generation need to let the younger generation know. We need to let the school them. And that, you know, that no one's going to know that you're a queen unless they talk to you if you're wearing a bonnet, pajamas, and flip-flops. And I'm just thinking like, and then she said something about how people think about us. And that if we want respect, we should dress like we have respect. Okay, I can say that. However, haven't we Black people been discriminated against even when we wear a suit, a tie, a nice dress, pantsuit, presentable? Think about the people in the civil rights movement. They were wearing their best clothes and got dogs beating water hoses. There are some people who are not going to respect us just because we are us. So no matter what we wear. However, I understand the point. Hey, we're going to the airport. We're going here. We're going there. Because even when you talk about school, but and see, Monique, that's what I'm trying to say. I felt like what she said was an overgeneralization. She was applying an overgeneralization to a specific situation that she saw. And she didn't know the reason behind those women wearing those bonnets. And to say that, to imply that they had no respect for themselves, that they didn't care about their appearance, that, you know, they weren't raised right or taught right, and their circumstances or their mental state, their emotional state, their financial state. Exactly. Did you not see durags, sagging pants? Okay. Hey, Ebony Woods. If you guys have not been to see Ebony Woods' interview with Speaking Truth with Roxanne, please go over to Speaking Truth Roxanne's channel and watch that interview after here. Okay, but if it's getting bad out here, why didn't she speak about it before she went to the airport? And she saw people. By the way, a much bigger population than going to the mall or going to the corner store. And I remember something Tammy Roman said. She said, is it because you're getting secondhand embarrassment from them other black women wearing their head in the bonnet? And you're thinking like, oh, the white people, they're going to be thinking this stuff about us because she wearing a bonnet. And we both the same right. Like, come on now. Like, I got a problem. I understand. And this is the thing. We as women, we can disagree about the bonnet. I can see on both sides the issue about the bonnet. I remember there was a school teacher, not a school teacher, a parent. Thank you, Marjorie. Thank you. You in your hotel room, looks like you sitting on your bed. You got a gray robe on. Am I supposed to be seeing you in your gray robe in your bathroom, ma'am? But I guess because you're on the inside, it's an appropriate place. And see, JB, that's what I think. You're being honest. And this is the thing. She should have said this. And I believe Tammy Roman said it too. And she said, even Tammy Roman said, yeah, I think, bonnets and stuff, that's for the house or for the home. But she said, if my daughter goes out in the bonnet to go to the corner store to get a Slim Jim, she gonna wear that bonnet even if I tell her don't wear that bonnet. She's going to get that Slim Jim. And she's coming back. And she said she had a problem with the fact that you saying that person's wearing the bonnet means they don't respect themselves or they don't love themselves or don't see themselves as the queen, because you saw a number of people in the airport wearing that and you had secondhand embarrassment. Okay, and see, McCray Kings, that's what my point is. I've gone to places with my bonnet or my slap cap, okay? But I had my little cute little dress, plain dress, and I usually have my little black shoes or my little cute sandals or whatever. I go to the corner store, I come back. Or I go to Family Dollar and I come back. I don't personally wear robes and slippers. And the minor thing, I also said too, what is our definition of slippers? Is a shoe that you slip on? Because they got Nique slippers, they got Gucci slippers, they got the flip-flops that you wear that I wore the other day out from the nail salon. What is our characterization of slippers? And there are some really, and by the way, there are really some stylish bonnets out there. Okay, they're more towards up and down, a little African bonnet. He said that's not a bonnet, that's a hair wrap. And I'm like, no, it's a bonnet. But to him, it's a hair wrap. My friend made it, and she sold it to me as a bonnet. But when I wear it, you don't always see that it's a bonnet. It looks like a hair wrap. So it's like two things. And there's some other stylish ones out there. Hey, binary code to my bonnet gate. Oh yeah, boxers sagging with they flip flops and the white t-shirt. Is Roxanne here? I don't believe I saw her unless she's in the bushes. Okay. And see, this is the thing. Like, I can think about stuff as childhood. They didn't have the bonnets that they had now. They had headscarves. So if it was raining, or like for me, I would go to work early or go to school early because I used to have to go to a magnet school to be at the bus stop at 7:10. I still had my headscarf with my rollers in it. And what I would do is while I was on the bus, I did my hair and I took the rollers out and combed my hair. I was presentable. Or I went to the restroom real quick at the beginning of school, and then I got presentable. I've seen other people, women at work, come in early, go to the restroom, do your hair because you had a headscarf on. And some people probably do bonnets or whatever like that. Hey, mister, thank you so much. Hey, the bonnets are very bad in baby. Okay. Hey, Dazzle Me Production. Hey. Oh, okay. All right. Not. I just showed her. And see, and that's what other people had too. Like all the things happening in the Black community right now. We got Tulsa commemoration. We got George Floyd. They're having because it's literally since last week the year anniversary of his death. They're trying to get legislation, all this kind of thing. And you hit us with bonnets while plugging your show. And then you said it was too many to tap on a shoulder at the airport. And you couldn't tell them out like, hey, why'd you come out the house like that? Now, one thing I'm going to say about previous generation, like I said, I'm 43. I'm a young generation Xer. Maybe sometimes I'm an older millennial or Xennial because I'm in between 75 to 85. Sometimes we're called Xennials. I hate it. I ain't going to lie. I hate it when being constantly policed by the aunties about my clothes or my appearance, especially when you didn't buy them. Now, I know it takes a village to raise a child, but sometimes it was just downright rude, and I couldn't say nothing back because of your age and mine. And see, that's the issue I kind of have, and I think to address, because sometimes I'm like, okay, yeah, older generation should correct us or tell us. Maybe the approach they had wasn't always the best, but they were trying to tell us about how we should dress, how should we go out. But sometimes they was just downright rude about it. And I think each generation does go into a rebellious stage where we don't want to hear or do what the previous generation was, and then later on we realize like, oh, they was right about this, you know? Because think about the boomers now. That was a generation group around the 60s, civil rights, Vietnam War, protesting, make love not war, the hippie generation. They were very liberal. Now they're older in their 60s and 70s, and now they're conservative, and they're making comments to our generation, Xers and millennials, and now Generation Z, that they got from the silent generation and the great generation. Yes. Rude. Thanks. I try to be binary code. Are you on your job, binary code? Are you doing your assignment? Yeah, we can't address more than one thing at a time, but I just feel like those of you that came in, I felt like what she said was intended as a PSA for her comedy show. I didn't feel like it was like, this is what I want to say and be a concern about Black women today. This is what I saw. Okay, that's your observation. And then some people said, we can, people have the right to their opinion like Monique does. And it can be different from ours. And she has the right to her opinion. She can speak her freedom of speech. True. But on the other side of it is, we got a right to disagree with Monique. Monique don't know about my situation. I had to go to the corner store and get, because the corner store up here, and get some medicine for my brother who was sick at one time. I had a little dress, I had my little black shoes, and I had a bonnet. Did I really not think I was a queen walking out? And was I concerned about this black man who I call my brother at home? Okay, but is it, Chrissy? It's embarrassing for you, right? So because you're embarrassed about it, like you said, like Tamara said, secondhand embarrassment. Okay, I could understand. But then to characterize all of us as not looking respectful or not being respectful or not being taught respect, or we got to worry about our opinions about how we're treated. And it's like, I have to be non-bonnetless 100% of the time when I leave my house. Black women are already talked about our bodies, our appearance, our hair, whether it's natural, whether it's a weave, whether it's this or that. And we get that all the time. And at the same time, there are other cultures who want to steal not steal, but take our features that other people say that we're ugly about. And then on top of this, now I got to worry about a goddamn bonnet coming out, wearing a bonnet or not coming out my house. And I'm just sis. Okay. I have a bonnet that I was told was not a bonnet. It was a head wrap. So was it a bonnet or was it a head wrap? Yeah. It's a generational thing. We Gen X came under baby boomers and birthers. They don't have any filters on. Oh, hey. My aunt, like I told you, she has dementia. Before the dementia, oh. No filter. I've been through it. Okay, but that's what I'm saying though, Ebony L. You in your car in a bonnet in the middle of a hair detangling session. You was hungry. You went to get something to eat. To me, that's an exception to the rule. If we're never supposed to go out with our bonnets. And I just feel like what she said was not taken into consideration that there are exceptions to this rule that she has. Okay? And I didn't like that. And I kind of felt, oh, it was a bonnet. Oh, was it a stylish bonnet or was it just like a regular bonnet? Because there are some cute bonnets out there, but yeah. My sister works for the Memphis airport and sees it all the time. Ooh. Okay. Guess what, Chrissy? So did mine. But sometimes I didn't always do what my parents told me to do. Then later on, I realized they was right. Which one? Okay, true, but which one easy to grab? Hey, Betty Yellick. Hey, Chrissy. I'm sorry I didn't Ebony L dazzle me. And I'm just saying, okay. And that's the thing. So if I'm with my friends and they're like, Kim, don't come out in the bonnet. We know it's early in the morning. We're going to the airport. We're going on a flight. Okay, then I'm not going to wear my bonnet. Puffy ball. Today I saw some cute little turbans. Okay, I saw a cute little cap with the silk inside. Okay, I found some cute head wraps, not bonnets, that I can wear. Okay, but if I'm at home, it's me and my bonnet. If I feel like, dang, I really want to go get a large ocean view, ocean slushy, and it's literally 10 minutes from my house. And let's say it's 6 o'clock. Oh, I'm sorry. When is the half price time? I think is it 4 to 8 or 6 to 8? I'm gonna go put my bonnet on. I'm gonna go to my dress and grab my keys, and I'm gonna put my shoes. I'm gonna go to my car and pray someone don't see me. I'm gonna go to the drive-through, and I'm gonna get my ocean view slush and come back home. Them people want my cash. They don't care about my damn bonnet. Okay, I have a stash of cute turbans, cute half wigs, has jewel flip flops. So that's what I'm saying. If there are flip flops, they're just not slippers. There's some designer ones out there, and cotton dresses for a quick run. See, that's me. I got a cotton dress for a quick run. No pajamas, braless runs. Okay, now let me say this. Now we've been in a pandemic. I haven't had to go to a building for my job. Sometimes I don't feel like wearing a bra. I'm going to get an ocean slushy. I put on my dress, I put on my shoes, I grabbed my bonnet, and I left, and I came back. Yeah, some bonnets are too hot. Let me see. Keep a cute turban in the car and a pair of earrings and some lip gloss. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, Ebony. See, thank you, Ebony. Let's come with some solutions. You don't want us to going out in the bonnet? Okay, what's our alternatives? And that's true. In my purse, I usually have some lip gloss. I wear some earrings. Just in case I see somebody from college, high school, I be praying I don't see nobody. Lucia said, heck, most time my grandma only took rolls out for the pastor. Oh, wow. Hey, Odetta Price, hey. Yeah, we better criticism. Uh-huh. And then now I gotta get a criticism by one of my favorite female comedians. And my thing is this. When she went back through the Atlanta airport, was she tapping women on the shoulder if they had a bonnet on? Or were women so scared that they might see her so they didn't wear one there? Because I feel like a passive revolutionary, and I would wear my bonnet to the Atlanta airport, and then I might go grab some other women who got it. And if I see her, I'm like, here we are with our bonnets. What you got to say? Okay, so we say bonnets is out, or turbans, head wraps, acceptable. Okay, but Wendy Williams can talk because she got someone to do her hair. And it's Wendy Williams. We really gonna take advice from her on this. Okay, right now I just came from the salon. I had a bra. Okay, when I do these lives, I do in case I stand up or I have bra. Now, was there one or two times where I didn't? Maybe. But I got some cute tops and blouses. It looks better with a bra. I know I'm at home, but when I get on here, I do be presentable because it's my job. Hey, Nique Proctor Walden, how are you doing? Hey, Camilla Spence. Thank you to all the new ladies that have come in here. We got 57 in the room, and we got 33 likes and 6 dislikes. Please hit the like button. You can click the X, go back out, click the like button, and then click the live chat to come on back. Okay? So yeah, I just feel like, hey, Angela Smith, I'm sorry, but I didn't. Okay, that's the thing. That's what I said. Bonnets are not synonymous with hair wraps. But like I said, you know the wrap with the kente cloth? That's actually a bonnet. My friend made that as a bonnet. But it looks, I guess it doubles the way it is as a hair wrap. And I'm actually going to text her the other day because I want to get some more. Okay. I can understand. Ray of Sunshine, do you want me to, do I gotta prove I got a brown? Because you, LEB, there I fly in the middle of the day and there are always bonnets everywhere. Okay. Yes, those are, okay. Yes, those are super cute and show our ethnic pride as well. Okay. So we gotta have a bonnet that functions as a head wrap or a turban. Or I even seen some the baseball caps that got the little weave thing at the bottom. It looks like you just and then like there are the hats that got the satin inside. If you got a Grace Eli, she has those. Hey, Nique Proctor Water, thanks so much. Are the babies with you? Okay, because y'all killing me. I got a brown, y'all. Settle down. Damn. First bonnet gate, you gonna have bra gate over here. Yeah, I can understand that, yes. But also, he's the same age as Monique. He goes through the airport. And my thing is this, and someone made a good point, was a lot of these men who are chiming in on this bonnet gate or Monique's things, they're co-signing what she's saying. Some of them are the same age. Some of them were raised by these same boomers, greatest generation, like us Gen X's were. And they were. Some of them had those rude, things about our appearance. Thank you so much. The bonnet was not always an indoor item. If you look at the Puritans, the women wore bonnets outside. It was a designation of your station. If you look at Central and South America, the certain colored bonnets the Black slaves could not wear, and certain that the Spanish or French women or European women could wear. So, yeah. But I just feel like, okay, so now y'all co-signing Monique and about the bonnets. Okay, so y'all okay with y'all upset with the bonnets. Well, when you gonna get upset at the durags then? I need to, because I'm all about fair, and maybe because I'm a Libra, just because what I studied in school, I just feel like you need to be fair. If you go talk about the bonnets, you need to talk about the durags too. So Ricky Smiley, when he in his hotel room on his show, I want him to talk about these men and these durags. Let's be fair about it. Let's be just blaming like, oh, you Black women, y'all not acting like queens because y'all wearing the bonnets outside. Let's be fair. That was considered part of a uniform, not the same thing. Look at every day tomorrow. We are now those are sleep bonnets. We wear But like I said, there are bonnets with multiple purposes, like the one I got that doubles as a head wrap. So we want to do a head wrap, we want to do turban and caps or wigs going out. Okay, fine. Now y'all go talk to the men about them durags because they're trying to have them wavy waves. Okay. Dazzle Me Productions, can you send me the video? Because I want to know if they have addressed that. Because right now, this whole thing has gone viral because of the bonnets. And I'm trying to figure out when was the last time I saw, one of the comedians talk about the durags. Okay, where's Steve Harvey in the video about the durags? Ricky Smiley about the durags. D.L. Hughes about the durags. And it's going viral and everybody else is talking about it. Or is this happening because it's viral because it's Monique and because it's Black women? That's what I'm trying to figure out, ladies. And that's what I feel like. One more thing. Oh, thank you so much, Natasha. Please donate to my friend. He's at the lawsuit, and also his father passed away, and so he's gonna need to get SUV or a van so that he and his sons can go and their belongings and stuff to go to his father's funeral next week. Needs gas. They need snacks on the way. Things like that. And see, and that's what I kind of also was like. I was tired. I was upset, and I was like, okay, so you come in here with the respectability politics. So people don't want to wear. You don't want us wearing our bonnets outside, our slippers, and our pajamas. Okay. I'm not debating Angela about the sleepwear outside. I just want you to stop discriminating. I just want you to leave me and my bonnets alone. Because my bonnets are cute. And implying that I don't respect myself, I don't think of myself as a queen. Because this one day, out of the 100 times, I done 99 times out of 100, gone outside with proper clothes and my head in a certain way. Then I wear a bonnet, and now all of a sudden I don't respect myself. I'm not a queen. And my parents didn't raise me right. Cause everyone keeps saying, well, I was raised this way. Da 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 da. So was I. Look at dental logic. See why I thought it. Otherwise, what? Okay, he spoke about. Hold on. He spoke about the parents in general, not exactly the do. See, this is what I thought. I want a do-rag only, like this 5-minute and 5-second thing. You know what? Maybe I should just make me my own video addressing the do-rags. Because if we're gonna have this assault on what's on our hair, then we need to address it all. Okay? And the McCray Kings, Joseph made a very good point. He said, because he addressed what he said about how he felt about the bonnets and stuff, but he also addressed the do-rag. And to me, that's why I feel like fairness. If I'm going to address one thing I got a problem with, then someone wearing a do-rag and wearing their pajamas and they flip-flops outside, that needs to be addressed too. Don't just make this like, oh, you Black women, y'all just make y'all pulling down the rest of the race and stuff because we got a bonnet on. Yes, I can be cute in the bonnet, traveling on my head, minding my own damn business. That's true. We can. Yeah, it is aggressive because it's always, like I said, the overgeneralization. Oh, you wearing a bonnet. Oh, your parents didn't raise you right. oh, you don't respect yourself, you don't care about your, maybe, just maybe this morning, you don't know what I experienced before you met me. But you know what? I disagree. Wearing things in your head is a cultural tradition. We were descendants of people from West Africa. Women covered their hair. They adapted, those ancestors adapted when they came to the Americas. And it's always, there are trends in fashion. Because right now, there are lots of bonnet, turban, head wrap companies that cater to Black women. And now there are white women who are getting in on it too. So, okay, thank you, Manola. Take your dog out to walk it. Get gas in the corner store. Go through the drive-thru and bring my ass back home. Maybe I got a red-eye flight and my hair needs to be laid to the side and I got rollers or something underneath this bonnet and I can't get it messed up on this plane. Jesus, be a fence. Yeah, we look at Gail. Gail. Gail says, is it better? Oh, okay. That's just, you know, it endows me. You have every right to do so. You have every right to feel that way. Okay, you have your, like, walking the dog in the body. Okay, going to the corner store, that's not for you. Okay. Thank you for the reminder, Natisha. Please, please, please. Letitia, you put an extra A after between vlogger and legal. It's a little typo. Sorry. I said covering of the hair. I didn't say the sleep bonnets. And see, that's my other thing too. Because if I got on flip-flops, jeweled, cute, designer, they gonna make me take my shoes off. But then my mom reminded me I should be wearing clothes, shoes. No problem. I understand. I've done it too, Natisha. And then one lady, I felt really so bad for her. She had a baseball cap and the one that has the weave on it. And the TSA pulled her to a side to do a search. And I felt really embarrassed for her. She had on a wave cap, a stocking cap over her natural hair, and she had the baseball cap with the weave attached. No one wasn't going to know it wasn't her hair. Well, it wasn't hers. And she had to take that off so they can pat her hair down. I didn't even, that's a whole new discussion. I didn't understand that. And then she put it back on, had to go where she go. Yeah, some bonnets do have a conditioner. Yeah. And see, that's what I'm trying to say. She said slippers. So is she talking about a slipper? Like fuzzy slippers? Or is she talking about flip-flops? Yeah, this is probably better, yeah. Yeah. Okay, hey, Sharice, hey. But also, I'm gonna say this because we've been on this an hour, and we probably can keep talking too. But I just felt like, to me, it's just like one more thing Black women got to talk about this week, because about the bonnet. I just didn't like the overgeneralization the respectability policy. Even though I can understand there are situations where I don't think you should wear your bonnet. The church, no bonnet. To school, no bonnet. To your work, no bonnet. Now, if I get there early enough and nobody see me, I can go to the restroom and fix my hair or fix my school, because I did that before. But if they say you don't respect yourself, you're not a queen. I'm a queen with my bonnet on or off. You're a queen with your bonnet on and off. Maybe you just happen to be a master queen that day. Okay? That's what I'm just saying. Now we gotta have this fucking discussion at our damn job with some probably white people that don't like us. When they say, hey, you hear what Monique said about the bonnets? Do we really want to have that discussion at work? I don't have time. I don't need Greg or Karen at the water cooler wanting to talk to me about bonnets because they heard Monique say it. Like, no. Oh yeah, to me a headscarf, because you know there's different ways of tying it because it could look cute too, like a wrap. Okay, and I've seen that too. No, when I say church, I'm talking about like the church service. Yeah. Who wearing that at the club? Was it a special occasion? Like, was she in cosplay or something? Thank you. That's what I want to say. Just the time and the place. There's a difference between wearing a bonnet to the corner store or to walk a dog versus going to church or my business or a special event. Goodness. Just, oh, Lord. It's 54 watching in the chat, 43 likes, 7 dislikes. That still happening. That means 4 of you, 47 plus 43 plus 7 is 50. It means 4 of you did not hit the like button. So if you can please click the X, go out, click the like button. Thank you very much. And then hit the live chat and come back in. Okay. Now this next thing I want to talk about is a trend. It may go to a certain degree that we were thinking about the bonnet. Some of us okay, some of us are not. What do you think about women who propose to men? Oh, I don't like, oh. Now, if it's a food place, their hair have to be covered anyway. Not sure why they chose a bonnet, unless they had so much hair. But a lot of times they wear hair nets. Okay. In the family, watch over hair rules. That's true. I had 80s. I mean, myself, you wore a nice scarf over the rollers. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm sneaking my fries because I came right in from a beautician. The humidity here really pulled my curls down, and I had eaten. Sorry, y'all. That's why I'm hiding behind here. Okay, hold on. Now, I had this discussion with my beautician today. We were talking about, and also another friend there. I hope she's here in the chat. And I said, you know, me personally, I guess I'm believing much more. What time is it in Texas? It's 10:10 p.m. Okay. What I feel, I believe in I prefer a traditional romantic heterosexual relationship. I would like the guy to ask me out. But I am gonna make myself like, Ruth in the Bible. I need to go where the men are so they can see me so I can get chose, or like I'm gonna say someone to pursue me, I have, so as far as when it comes to marriage, I prefer to be asked. I prefer to be asked. I was asked. I was married before. I should have said no. And we know, we got divorced a long time ago. So hopefully my next husband, unless special man, I want that person to ask. But I also want us to have had a conversation about, okay, are we just dating? Are we in a relationship? Are we just playing around? Are we just good as being companions and not being married? But at the same time, I'm not going to stop or judge a woman who wants to be married and make it known to her partner that she wants to marry him. Now, and then I had a discussion at the beauty shop. My friend said, I was talking about this. Both my other friends made a good point. They said there are some women who trick men into marriage. A baby. Okay. And I said also making the man feel guilty, so he has to propose. Okay. Some type of, like I said, there's some women who scheme, some who don't. And so I'd rather not a man be suckered into or pressured into a relationship he doesn't want to be in. And so to alleviate the woman from having to figure out, okay, is he going to propose? How many years has it been? I want to get married. I want to have kids. Okay, is she willing to go out there, get a ring, and get down on one knee and ask him so she can know for real, dude, are you wanting to get married to me? Now, if she's a strong enough woman, because I feel like when men ask that, you're hoping she's gonna say yes. But there are some men who have actually had some no's. So sis, if you're gonna do that, what is your plan for when he says no? Hey, lovely Tinch. So in that case, I'd rather, if you got the money and maybe your partner is a strong enough, emotionally healthy man to receive a proposal. That's also what you got to take into consideration. Is the man that you're going to ask to marry you either by yourself or in front of other people? Because you know how the men get all the family members and everybody else to be there and in front of a whole bunch of people. Like, are you going to do that to him? Are you going to, is the man you're asking to marry, is he emotionally healthy to receive a proposal from you? Is he going to say yes? Is he just going to stare at you? Is he going to run? Like, my thing is this, just like men, exception or rejection. Are you, sis, ready for that too? Hey, SC, how you doing? Hey, Digital Logic. What does Margaret Johnson say? If he's a real man, he would pursue. Women are the prize. He's the hunter. So that's that he's attracted to. See, I think I'm a prize too. I want to be hunted. But I want the good hunter though, You seem real thirsty to me if you do that. Ask him the hand in marriage or trick him into getting married. a conversation you should have on the first date. What? You want to talk marriage on the first date? Okay, I agree with you on this, Belly Ellie. For me, yes. Hey, good vibes. Ellie B, are you behind times? We're on to the proposal now. Hey. So my thing is, I mean, there are women who are doing. I need to find a woman who's done that. I gotta do some research. Yes, dating is potential to marry. Yes, on the prize. But at the same time, I feel like, okay, I'd rather her ask him and get the answer than her wasting her time waiting on him to ask. Because it's like, because you need to know. If the person you're dating has zero intentions of wanting to be married, you should know before you invest any time. Yeah, you need to know if marry or want a long-term relationship. Because some people are like, hey, we don't need to get married to do this. You know. I'm not doing it. He gotta ask me. Yeah. But okay, are there a couple of men in the audience? How would you feel if your girlfriend asked you to marry her? Would you say no? Or would you be upset because she asked you? Hey, Respective Angle Show, how you doing? We just got through talking about Monique and her comments. We talked about for an whole hour. Now we're talking about this trend that I'm starting to see of women in the topic, women proposing to men. How would you feel if your wife had asked you to marry her? Or do you think a woman should ask a man to marry them? Lovely Tinch, you're probably gonna have to catch the replay because we talked about Monique for like an hour. Now we're on to women proposing to men. Oh, Dad. Now you know Jesus is on. She says, I mean, he's still gonna be the man of the house. She's just asking like, hey, dude, I like you, I love you, I want to get married. Yes or no, sir? Yes or no? Okay. What did she say? Why? I have asked all guys I've dated if they wanted to be married. Not to me, just in general. If they did, I was out. LOL. Huh? That's true. The world, hey, defrauding charlatans. The world is changing. Hey, defrauding charlatans. I know you're married. What if your wife asked you to marry her? What would be your reaction? How would you feel about her asking that? If she's that bold or have other issues. And that's why I said, is he emotionally healthy to receive a proposal from you? Because what if, okay, I know this is extreme answer. What if Tamika was dating Dante and they've been together for a year and Tamika wants to get married and then she goes and gets a ring and then goes into whatever public place or, whatever, and asks Dante to marry her. But then Dante gets mad, blocks, the ring out the way. What you doing? Who do you think you are? And it becomes a whole scene. Obviously, he was not emotionally healthy for this, either one marriage discussion. or pressure, because now it's in front of everybody. Okay, digital logic. I'm an old dude, been on both sides. Prefer to do the asking. Okay, all right. Thank you, digital. Okay, respectfully, I'm gonna say I would be surprised, but I wouldn't mind. I would have super shock. Hold on, I would have been in super shock though. I love that woman something crazy, so I look past social norms. Though I would feel she stole my thunder. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I could see certain men they wouldn't like it. But thank y'all for these honest answers though. Like seriously, like like I said, me personally, I want to be asked. But if another sis out there, she got the income to get that ring for him, because women's rings are, and I know a man ring, even though it's probably more plain, but still, and then have to do all the stuff that like ask him in front of everybody. You know? Okay, Odetta. It's all right. I understand. You said, thank God I'm going to do the asking. Okay, let me ask this. Even though it's not for the top of the discussion, I like this discussion we're having. What if, and this is whether the woman asked the man or the man asked the woman, what do you think about, well, thank you, Ava Collier. This came from the hair salon. What if she's not really trying to take care of him? What if she's just trying to figure out, I love this man, I want to get married. I'm tired of waiting on him to ask. I've been waiting a year and a half, almost 2. Let me just ask him. I want to know. We are the flesh of his flesh. Man was created first to lead. Okay. Hey, CB, hi Kim, miss you last night from being 18. So sad to hear you're number 18. We're happy you're moving on to bigger things. Thank you so much. I know some of you came in and you didn't know, or maybe from last night. I have resigned from the 18. However, I am still friends and in contact with Daryl, Marcellus, and Roxanne. I still share their videos. I still subscribe to them, and I still support them. Online and offline. Okay. As some of you know, I've been doing this self-care June, and I've been going through some things emotionally and physically, and so I just decided that for the rest of the year I need to make some changes, and I just thought it would be better for me to do more self-care for myself with what was going on. Because me, I do A-Team, I do my own channel, I work a full-time job, then I have part-time jobs, I help my family, I do this and do that. And it's just like, whew, all these things that are pulling me here and here. And so I just thought it'd be best that I don't want to be a member of the A-Team and all the responsibilities that come with that, and then I could just support from a different position. Yes. It was announced on the A-Team video last night on Daryl's channel, and and thank you to the people who actually emailed me or texted me and called me, just asked me how I was doing, what was going on, and I appreciate that they were checking on me. I understand that we need to check in more with our friends I saw where Beyonce, Kelly, and Michelle was checking on each other mentally, and I really like that. So I want to do some more of that too offline, you know. But yeah, so every day this June, I'm going to be doing something devoted to health, self-care. Okay. And I posted some of those things on my community wall. So the last day of school for the semester was June the 3rd. So I did a video about that. And then June 4th, I had my self-care, another self-care video. And then what's today? June the 5th? Yeah. So yesterday I got my nails and got a manicure, pedicure. That was my self-care. Today was getting the sandals and summer shoes out and getting my hair done. Tomorrow's self-care is that me and my best friend of like over 20 years, we're going to go to the movies. And y'all know how I feel about leaving my house and about COVID. So that's true. I do have to be. Yeah. Definitely. Thank you, respective angle. Hey, She Nurses TV. I think I'm gonna have to put what you said you were gonna do for your self-care on my list by getting a massage. Y'all need to check out She Nurses TV and also the New Black. The New Black was also formerly Miss Furlow Speaks. So you guys need to make sure you're and also the respective angle. You need to check him and his wife out. Yes, girl, I've been leaving my house for the past 3 days. I physically leave. That's part of my self-care too. I'm going to physically leave my house. Yes, I left my house today to get my hair done. Yesterday, I got nails done. You're probably going to also see me at some doctor's visits too. What? What are you talking about? You have been massaged. Hey, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling myself. My hair back and forth. Okay. No, catch the replay. Okay. We will be returning. Hold on. We will be returning on the next Saturday. We just finished up our vacation. That's not. Where did y'all go? I'm sorry. I'm all in y'all business. Yes, I got some ideas that I want to do. You know. Yeah, that's what I have to do. I got my mask. I made a plan to go. I've been vaccinated. My friend's been vaccinated. We're going to a theater that doesn't have. Thank you, Danya Lee. Thank you so much for the reminder. So get out the comments, Kim. Okay. So we're going to go out. I don't know what to do for Monday though. Monday, I'm kind of thinking about doing a makeup video. You know, thinking that I don't know. What do y'all think? Like, what should I do for Monday? So, because each day I'm going to do something different. So, I'm blocking everything not related to the song. Thank you, Lewis Franklin. Okay, we went to Guyana, Florida for private carnival in Vegas. Ooh, Nice. That sounds nice. There's a song, a gospel song called Move Forward. Is it by Troy Sneed? I think it is. Move forward. Okay. I just brought it to my mind, Letitia. Okay. So, yeah. So, this is the question I wanted to ask. What do you think about men who take their wives' names or they combine names? Like Jay-Z and Beyonce. Like Jay-Z's name is Sean Knowles Carter. You know, I actually had some college friends. They both combined each other's names. You know, what do y'all think about that? Oh, thank you so much. Okay. Now I'm just asking because, like, I had college friends who did that, and I even had a high school classmate. Well, I guess that was different. She had her mom's last name and her dad's last name as her last name. She had two last names. She was hyphened in high school. You know what? I might have to put that on the list. But you know, it's hurricane season, and it's the Gulf. And right now, I follow the Weather Channel, and I follow this other new person called the Weatherman. He's like a real weatherman. He does it on his own channel, and there's a tropical storm in the Gulf, y'all. I'm just saying. I gotta figure out when I could go. But you know, Galveston is 45 minutes away. So that might be one of my when it's no rain and no storm coming, that might be one of my self-care. Get my little pink toes in the sand. Okay. I've seen from a couple of the gynecologists that I follow, the yoni steam is not good for your yoni. My niece has her mom and dad's last name. Okay. Okay, now I did see something, and this is going to be controversial now. I saw this on I think I saw this on Twitter, and someone, yeah, it's about an hour. A lady posted on Twitter that if she was not married to the father, her child would not have his last name. She feel like if we're not a couple, a partner, my child should not have a last name. Now, a lot of people got in them comments and they're like, girl, no, don't do that. But then she topped that and said, even if we are married, my child is not going to have the father's last name. This is 2021. And I was like, wait a minute. This don't sound right. Okay. Meet your next hubby at the beach and keep your own name. That is so nice. It's so cute, right? Yeah, I'm in H-Town. Yeah. Yeah, this and actually the yoni, the steam, and sorry fellas, the douches are really not good for your vagina. Your vagina itself cleaning. So if it's stinking and doing other things, then then you need to go to gynecologist. You might have something else going on. And see, this is what I got, and I agree with you, Dazzle Me Production. This is about your child. You just being mean and doing things for revenge. Okay. My son has a son and I'm not married. Angela Montgomery, he keeping my last name and he may keep his. Yeah, some women do that too. They don't take their husband's name. They just, Yeah, I'm just like, but I really don't like that. You not with the man and you want to deny him his have the child having his name. That's not right. And that's why I was so happy Daryl had put that his son changed his name to his. I thought it was wonderful. You know? Sometimes I regret that I don't have my dad's name, dad's last name. I have my stepdad's last name. So, yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Mississippi girl. I appreciate that. That means a lot. That means a whole lot. Yeah. So, but yeah, I was like, why? And I don't know if she just said that because she wanted to go viral, but I was like, why did we get man? Why do you even get married? Why don't you just get? I wanted to tell. Why don't you just get you artificial insemination then? You know, just yeah. You know, mess with the kid future because you got problems. I wonder if she just put that on there to get noticed. You know, some people want to go viral for so many different things. Okay. I'm going to share with you for this next topic. We talked about I don't know. Okay, y'all remember the movie How Stella Got a Groove Back with Angela Bassett and Whoopi Goldberg and what's the guy? The dark skinned guy. I can't think of his name. It was based on a Terry McMillan novel based on her own experience. She went to the Caribbean and met some younger guy. They fell in love, got married, but in her situation, he said he bisexual. She just got married like, no, he was gay. But that's a whole nother story. Tay Diggs, thank you, Tay Diggs. Must have been her real beliefs. Thank you, Tay Diggs. And so, after that movie came out, and also the book came out, which is based on Terry McMillan's book, I sort of got a groove back. More and more Black women were going to the Caribbean, and it was like they were looking for them a Tay Diggs down there, or experience, or they're just going with their girls, right? And so, some people have said, you know, there's this rise of sex tourism, where someone or people go to a destination specifically to have sex with someone there. So that destination spot becomes a place for them to go have sex or to go find someone. And then that tourist spot knows like, hey, these tourists are coming and they're, for whatever reason, they're looking for this experience and they're willing to pay. So they're willing to, you know, and this has always been said about men going to certain places, Latin America, the Caribbean, Bangkok. I know, like, I think it was Kevin Stage and Doughboy. They went to the Netherlands, and prostitution is legal there, and so you can go there and, you know. And on that note, LOL, I'm going to be. Okay, Adita, please come back. But I'm wondering now, they say Africa is becoming a sex tourist location. And you know what? That's what Greg said last night on Max V. He said Japan. And that's probably why Tiger Woods got in that trouble, because he was over there, had too much of a good time in Japan, and he couldn't get, and he wasn't allowed back over there, so he just tried to get it here, and it didn't work out. So, Oh, Adetta, I come on live on Tuesdays and Saturday nights. Okay. Tuesday is more PG. Hey, LH2K presents. How you doing? I liked your discussion earlier today. I shared it. It was really good. So, yeah, so I'm reading this article, and thank you. Shout out to, I think it's Marjorie Johnson, who sent me the information, and I was just reading it like, let me see if I can find it, and I'll share it with y'all. And that, in this case, the article was showing it. In this case, it was white women going to Africa so that they can get they Tay Diggs experience. They were trying to get that groove back, but a different way. And it's like they're going there specifically so they can have sex with an African man. Now, while that is happening, the African men understand these white women with disposable income are coming here to spend their money. Japan, China, Korea, asking you. Yeah, a lot of kids, because of wars, they were having. Yes, this is it. Think about the countries in the Caribbean, South America, and Africa with a low, sorry, you're going to get economicsy, GDP, okay, a low GDP, and they know that there's not a lot of jobs, and they know like, hey, these the dollar is a lot stronger than their country's money, and if you change from the dollars to your country's money, you got a lot, right? Thank you. Please support my friend. He has a lawsuit, and also his father recently passed away. Please pray for him and his family as well. Yeah, LH2K presents a Departing Shaw. Y'all definitely need to hook up and do some gaming. I'll probably just watch y'all game because I don't know. I don't have the stuff for it. But who knows? Maybe that should be on my list. Get into gaming. It's self-care June. Yes, it's a different form of prostitution. And the thing is, there are men going to different countries doing this as well. They probably were the first ones. And then now women, because more education, get a divorce, maybe live under your spouse, you got more disposable income, you got a word from someone else that you can go over here and do that. Okay, that's cool. I'm going to stream World War Z in a bit, if not tomorrow. Okay, cool. All right. Hey, Miss Justice Speaks. Okay, a coworker of mine, her boyfriend went to Thailand, messed with a prostitute in car. Ooh. Now, I will say this. In the Netherlands, I was told, the people who went there, like, I got to double check, that they, there's like a health department, and like they regulate the sex workers, and I think the sex workers even have like a union, or they get like some type of, like, it's basically how, people right on a job, you got like benefits, you got hourly, you got a salary, and then I think there's also like what do you call it, when someone comes to your business and look at what you do, what is it? I forget. They do a report. Our men go to Germany. Our men go to Germany? Okay, thanks, Defrauded Shorts. Yeah, it's like some type of, I want to say, Yeah, they got auditing and inspections. Because you know you got to keep the area, and then they got hours where they're supposed to be able to give out sex, and then like certain locations you got to be able to, and like they really have it like, like I'm like, oh, this is, and I think this is what I think. If more places were like Netherlands when it regards to sex workers, they probably won't have human trafficking. It's some type of retirement. I don't know if it's like a 401k or workers comp. I need to go back. I need to go find that video. I need to go find the video. Because they were explaining it and everything, and they were like, "This is why over here." And they also have weed. Weed is legal there, and then like there are places you can go buy weed, and then like you don't have to have a card or nothing to go get it. And I think there's even like prices. And then I think people even can get in trouble if like there's something that's wrong with their weed. Like, I don't know. Is one on love here? And you can tell me if I'm wrong or right. Okay. Yeah, sex trade is legal. Like they got weed is legal too. Okay, I heard that there's a cure for it now. Yeah, I had to validate that too because I've heard from some people who are very much into the herbal remedy, are trying to say they have a cure for herpes. I don't know about that. And some of them even said they had a cure for HIV, and I was like, wait, uh, uh, what the Western doctors say? Because I don't want to, like herbal medicines do work for people, but I don't know about major stuff like that. Yes, digital like your weed too. But what do y'all think about whether black or white, men or women, going to other countries to have sex? Is it like reinforcing stereotypes, bias, or is it just them having fun, or what? Do you think people come here to have sex with Americans? Like, I wonder about. What do y'all think? Y'all be honest. What do you think? Huh? What do you think? You think it's okay? Or should they go? Should they? It's been going on for a very long time. Yeah. Paying for sex is abusive. But is it abuse if you know that you're in another country, this person has American dollars, and you know that this is what they're here for, and you make yourself available? Is it still abusive? Yeah, the Bunny Ranch in Nevada. And by the way, you ever heard of this movie called The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas? That's actually based on a true story. There was a whorehouse in Texas, and some college team, football team or high school team won a championship, and the coaches took them to this whorehouse in Texas. And it was like, prostitution is illegal here, but it was kind of like one of those open, little known secrets. And Marvin Zindler, who was from Houston, he used to be a reporter, and he went and did an investigation. And because he spotlighted what happened, then the authorities had to shut him down. Later on, they made a movie, and I want to say somebody said it's a Broadway play now. It's with what's that guy? Dolly Parton, and I can't think of his name. He died last year, and that's where, if you watch that movie, the soundtrack is by Dolly Parton, and she sings "I Will Always Love You" in that movie. Mm-hmm. You want me to stop? Okay. Those who are doing it, those being paid are doing it because they have no other sources. Thank you, Burt Reynolds. Lovely Tinch, what's going on? Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Yeah, it is the oldest profession. And in Greek society, in Roman society, prostitution was not illegal. If you can't get it around the block for free, then what is going to do for you? Well, what if it's like I said, what if it's like you're going there because you have a preconceived notion of the people who live there? Like, oh, I'm gonna get, if you're a white woman, and I saw most of the pictures I saw. I'm still trying to find the article. Oh, here it is. I put it here. Women, and I'm putting the article in the sex tourism. Okay. All right. So, and they're going there because, oh, I want to get a Latin lover, or I want to get a Caribbean lover, or I want to get an African man or a woman, because we don't, there are probably some white men or some other men going on there for that too. But I'm just like, oh, Ellie, are you still, Ellie? I think you must be on a delay. We were on that 30 minutes ago. We on sex tourism now. Oh Lord, have mercy. That's true. Are they exploiting their need to survive, or they're offering a serious cash incentive that they're willing to provide a service for? I'm just saying, gotta pay the rent somehow. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna be out front with y'all. Okay, I'm liberal on a lot of things, and some I'm conservative on. I don't like the shaming that happens to people who are strippers, male or female, sex workers, one or two, and I feel like, and people who do porn, I feel like they are giving a service, they're giving a supply because there is a demand. Okay? And if those industries were regulated like other industries are, like they're doing it in the Netherlands and they're doing it at the Bunny Ranch, then we probably won't have as much human trafficking, and probably not as many, hopefully, STDs, because then those industries will have to be regulated for safety and hygiene and health. Please stop. A man is a man, a woman is a woman. Okay. Okay, so I'm paying for. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you got a fetish. They're willing to help you with your fetish because they want the cash. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to understand. It is, yeah, try to regulate like weed. It is also the exotic fame for them, but it's the exploiter doing freaking stuff there and coming home conservative. Yeah, because you're away from your house and you're finding your friends and no one knows you there, and so you think you can do it in secret. The same thing with people who are doing it here, and you like go off to certain areas to do what you want to do, and then come back home and be regular. And my thing is, why didn't you just throw some money at your wife? She probably would have twerked for you. Or strip tease, your husband would have strip tease, you threw some dollars at him. I mean, yeah, and this is where human trafficking come in. Yeah. I saw a movie that really disturbed me. Like, I know that there are people exploiting children, human trafficking, sex trafficking, but then like I was watching this. It was a documentary. It was Europe, and I forget what country it was. I think they had either gone through a revolution or they'd gone through a, what was it? Some type of political change, and it was affecting their economy. And the adult men couldn't find work. So you know what some of them did? They knew that there were men who liked to have sex with teenagers or little boys. They took the little boys to the location so that the adult men with the money could have sex with them. And I was just like, Fixie Jesus. Fixie Jesus. And one of the men, he started crying because he was like, yeah, I know what I'm doing is wrong. His mother doesn't know this is what we're doing. Like, he was hiding it from his wife. And he was like, but how else I'm going to be able to feed the family? He was like, I told my son that he's doing this to help the family. And I'm sure there are, it's probably happening here too, or it's happening with girls that, and it's sad. Yeah, I saw that as like a documentary years ago. Was it HBO? And I just didn't understand. I was like, all these damn adults around here, y'all can have sex with. Yeah, but this is the thing. They went to like a local. It was a. I want to say Bulgaria, but I don't want to put that on Bulgaria. That's not Bulgaria. But and I saw and they put and then my thing was it was a film crew out there. And I'm like, did the film crew try to get the kids help or what? So they did out the kids, the minors' faces, but not the fathers. But my thing is this: you took your son to a known place for men to have sex with him for money. Like, how desperate do you have to be to feed your family? And then my thing is, what kind of therapy is that son gonna need one day? Because basically he got pimped out by daddy. And they hid it from the mother didn't even know. She's just thinking like, oh, you going to work with dad today, or I don't know what he said. Yes, totally. Totally. Like, just, oh, Lord, y'all. I can't believe I just like I had to pray on that. I'm like, Lord Jesus, fix it. I felt bad for the kid. You got to go out here feed the family, and this is the only way we could have did it. I'm trying to figure out who's worse, the daddy or the John, the man going down it. But I guess both of them. Shit. So yeah. Yeah, they but that was a part of their, well, let me not excuse them. The Romans modeled themselves after the Greeks. The Greeks started it. And so what it was is they called it some form of mentorship. Like, you were helping the boy with everything, and that included sexuality. Which yeah, they never taught that part in world history class. I learned about that later in life. Yes, the blood of Jesus. Fix it. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, I'm sorry to yeah, that's what that in Greek society and Roman society, that's what he was. He was a homosexual pedophile. But guess what? The homosexuals, some of them were married with families. So yeah. The Open Secret, I'm scared to watch it, but I'm intrigued and I still want to watch it. Oof. Okay. Jagna? Yeah. Oh, wow. I like that. Jagna. Was that on net? Yeah, was that on Netflix? Open Secret? Mm. Okay. Well, I want to thank you all for being coming into the chat with me and being really great chatters tonight. Y'all were really engaging me in the discussion. I was supposed to have a guest host that couldn't make it tonight to be the guest host. Lovely Tish, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for becoming a new member today. I really do. And because you're a new member, you are going to get access. If you go to my community wall, you'll get access to my extra videos that I provide for extra members, where I provide for my members of my channel. Thank you so much. Yeah, sex slaves still exist in the motherland. Thank you. If you want to become a member today, and if you're on a computer or on an Android phone, you can exit the chat and click join. Okay. If you have an iPhone, you're gonna have to go to your computer and hold on. Maybe I got the thingy. Where is my? Oh, there it goes. Where is my join? Oh, here it is. For some reason, iPhone users can't see the join button. So here you go. Oh, you're not new. You've been one, but thank you. You're a new member of the channel, but thank you for being a subscriber of the channel. Okay. I want to thank you all for being with me here with me tonight. I'm coming back for another live on Tuesday, but please make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit subscribe and all notifications. The little bell for all notifications, because I may be, like I said, I'm going to be giving you little shorter videos and posting stuff on the community wall for my a little journey for the rest of June, Self-Care June. So tomorrow is the movies. Okay, so I'll probably go on before the movie, say, hey, we're at the movies, and then come on after the movie and just tell you about it. Okay. Trying to figure out what I'm going to do for Monday. But I want to thank you all for coming tonight. Those of you who are late, please catch the replay, because we had a really good discussion about Monique, a really good discussion about women proposing to men. I'm just saying. And thank you to, this is ladies' night. Thank you to the men who came. I appreciate y'all too. Okay. Shout out to my new mods, the McCrae Kings, Nique Proctor Walden, Is the Respective Angle show still here? Thank you to Mono Love, Natisha, and everyone in the chat. Ray of Sunshine, Lovely Tinch, Butterfly, Donya Lee, Good Vibes, LB, The Raging Cajun, Ebony L. Who else? Marjorie Harris, thank you so much for the suggestion for the third topic. LH2K prevents defrauding charlatans. What else? She Nurses TV. Y'all go check her out. Check out the Respective Angle show. Hey, Digital Logic, Margaret Johnson. Who else? I think someone named here was SC. Thanks, SC, for coming out. Thank you, Betty Yellick. Thank you, Deborah Montgomery. Thank you, Odetta Price, Donya Lee. Probably said Mississippi Girl. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dazzle Me. Please Me Production. Y'all go check her out. She's really good. She has really good stuff on her channel. Dazzle Me, Please Productions. And thank you so much, C Breezy too. And Dr. Chris P, who came around. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you. So you all have a very good night. Love you all. All right. Thank you for reminding Natisha. Please give to my friend, cigar blogger Legal DF. And like I said, he has lost to Bishop Breadbasket is suing him for basically using his freedom of speech because he's able to talk about everybody, but nobody will talk about him. Also, his father recently passed away, and he's going to go back for the funeral next week. So definitely will need some money for a van or SUV to take him and his sons to the funeral and things of that nature. Okay. All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye. Oh, yes, it's ladies' night, and it's feeling right. Oh, yes, it's ladies' night. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night.